This is the day after I put up the third solar panel up there. So, but we're gonna try out a new angle. I've been kind of recording at a weird angle with my phone, and I didn't like the videos that I was uploading. I'll try something different. I ended up picking up a new tripod. I am still using my phone, but we're gonna waiting on my Metabands repair to come back in. Waiting on a case, charging case. But other than that, I'm gonna show y'all what we did last night so far as getting ready to hook the solar panels up. Basically my power motherboard, but I got this bigger block of wood and I started reorganizing how I want everything to look and be laid out. If you guys can see that. I moved things out of my bathroom so I could start installing my shower and letting a lot of this wood cure. We're gonna be cutting the ears off of these and planking these up on the wall. We're gonna sand them down, stand them up, sand them. I got insulation. So you guys wanna watch me take care of this cabin over here is where the fireplace is gonna go. I can't point. And then there's my floors that I'm gonna be putting down sooner or later. My kitchen countertop is gonna be moved over here along this wall. In this video, I'm gonna be back up on the roof, trying to get all those wires ready to be connected. And then I'm gonna come back in and we're gonna start cutting up wood for panels that I can build this wall with. Stick with me through that and we can get it popping. I wanna see if I can find my tripod and I need to find my phone case too. All right guys, here we are. I love this new little tripod I got. This thing is awesome. It's a handheld. This thing like extends all the way out there. So if I want you guys to see my full background, you guys can see my full background. It's not a selfie stick. It's Bluetooth remote, so I'm not gonna push pause or anything, but this thing, yeah, I love it. So that every like, every comment, every subscribe is going towards something investment wise to build this cabin and spread information and DIY. Get this tool off of Amazon. I'll put it in here like so. And wherever this arrow is pointing, you just spin it that way. You don't have to squeeze or anything. You literally just put your finger right here and the tool does its work for you. And you can tell when it's cut when the tool gets loose like that. So if the tool can do that, the wire's cut. Just comes off like so. Twist these wires up. Take my connector. Slide it all the way in, over, all the way down to the bedding. My tool. You gotta have some strength too when you crimping, because this shit is not. Ah! It takes a lot to crimp these wires together. If you don't know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm gonna find my other tool for to crimp these together, but I think vice grips will do just fine. I got the small ones, so I set them to the smallest point, just put them on there, and I just squeeze till I can't squeeze no more. Wow. And that's what you call crimping. If you don't have a crimper, get you some vice grips. Give it a little twist. Make sure these wires are good. Make this video as quick as possible due to my storage capacity. Boom. And once you hear that snap, you push that button down. And let you pull your shrink over it. Go ahead and milk that shrink. Tighten that shrink up on there. Put the shrink on, putting some electrical tape just to make sure that that connection is sturdy. It ain't gonna blow around. It ain't gonna come apart. Extra waterproofing, just like we did the red cord. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Same with this one. Now, it's time to get up there and hook them up. All right, so what we got going on right here, I have my positive wire from this solar panel. I have my negative wire from this solar panel. So I want to take my positive cord that I just made and connect that like that. And take the negative one I just made and connect this like so. Boom, boom, boom. So now all we did was extend this solar panel cord to reach that solar panel cord and the Y connectors. So let's move down there real quick. These are solar Y connectors from Bulge RV, however you say it. Now these are supposed to bring 2 solar panels to make one. So I could hook, in other words, I'm syncing my solar panels in parallel, which means I'm taking 2 solar panels, connecting them into one, which is doubling their wattage by connecting the negatives with negatives and positives with positives. Let's continue for more info. These 2 solar panels up with these wires, and I'm gonna demonstrate it now. So that's behind me, but I'm gonna show you how I connect those 2 panels right there to each other. So like I said, I needed that wire to reach these. So now I'm gonna take one positive end connector. Okay, take this one, connect that positive to this one, and do the same with this solar panel. So now the positive from that solar panel and the positive from this solar panel are hooked together. So we're going to take our negative Y connector, connect it to our negative like so, and that panel, and do the same with this panel. Boom. Now I literally just made those 2 panels one panel. Negative, positive, just like that. And we're going to do the same with the other solar panel right here. But in order to do that, we have to connect these 2 to these 2. So let's do the same to this one. So we got to make these 2 solar panels one right here. Put it in like so. And do the same with this one. Put it in like so. Connect it. And we take this one. Connect. Connect. Now, solar panel 1 and solar panel 2 are one solar panel. So that's the 300 watt. This is the 300 watt, but together they're 600 watt. So I got 600 watts right here, 600 watts right here. And I'm gonna connect these 2. Well, these 2, they're 2 now. 1 panel, 2 panel. I'm gonna connect these 2 together, and that's gonna make a 1200 watt solar panel. Now I gotta make an extension for these 2 as well. I got my 20-foot cord extension hooked into the 2 solar panels that I made one, and those are coming down here. Right here, as my feet literally dangles off the roof. Right here, I'm gonna have to cut this so I can make it. Warning, take caution when working on your solar panels during the day. When they are exposed to sunlight, they become active. That means electricity is running through them. Any wires that's connected to them become hot wires. So disconnect them and take precaution. You've been warned. The same length, so it won't be this extra. Just to make sure that you're putting in the right one, just look at a negative one and compare it. This is a negative wire, so you want to get the male because the female is always positive.
I'm basically twining the wire to get it bent at an angle to where it sits flush into this little pivot pin that I have. It comes with a U flab type connector, and you want to press those down and then press the solar connectors into place. You're going to hear a little snap. That's how you know it's in place before you start twisting the bottom on.
I want to take the time out to start waterproofing my brackets while I'm up here. I have this long ass conduit pipe and I'm putting it around the edge where you see the gaps, and then I'm gonna put it on the actual bolt itself too. This stuff I can rub it in and it will harden around the where the entrance is for the water. Any cracks behind it, I will be doing spray foam just like that, because I'm gonna put some in the, it's tedious but it pays off in the long run, and that's how I do it. You can do it to everyone. Just extra precaution because this is my first time cutting in my roof and I really don't want to deal with any leaks in the long term. So it's best that I do all this while I'm up here. And I did it from right there and everything. It looks sloppy, but it'll get the job done. There it goes. Positive wire through the hole, because to fill it with spray foam. Then insert it. Now this is the important part. This step here that I'm about to show you is the important part to making sure that this is the first step to making sure that your solar panels don't leak. So now that I got that, now that we got that in there, you see that these connect just like that. We could put this washer on, the plastic washer. Twist it on from the inside. Negative wire, put the plastic washer on. Plastic is cold and they're very, very stiff. And then you can just hold it in place and twist the other side to tighten it. And that one's already tight. Now that we got that tightened, we can move our wires freely to where we want it, and line it up just like so. But before we do that, we have to apply butyl tape, and I'm gonna do that after I put these wires. Let's insert the wires into the house. And there's wood on the other side, so these aren't gonna rub against that metal. I'm gonna caulk it in place so the wires don't move or shake or anything. Easy to rip apart. And all I have to do is put it right here like so. You can curve it if you want. all the water and dirt and stuff out. Want to gently lay it down. All right, and push it in place. As you can see, that butyl tape and that liquid nail, it forms around the ridges and stuff. Stick it in place like that. Push the red into the house. All right, I'm upstairs in my loft. This is where the wires came in. Obviously, I'm gonna caulk that off, caulk it up and whatnot, but for those who don't know what I just did, I literally just put these 300-watt solar panels each up on my roof by myself, mounted them and wired them. Then I converted 2 solar panels to 1. So 300 watt per solar panel. If I do 2, that's 600 watts. If I do 4, that's 1200 watts of free solar energy from the sun. Oh man. So guys, thank you for tuning back in. It's London and I went off grid. So yesterday we put up the solar panels. I've put up all of them. I even wired them. I didn't have the straps to strap my conduit, my electric pipe to put the wires in. I didn't have the straps, so they literally just up there freelancing. But it rained last night. Hopefully it doesn't damage them to any certain extent. But I went inside. There's no leaks. There's no leaks. It's bone dry. Man, I'm very pleased with myself and my work. So if you guys don't believe me, let's put some stuff in here. But we had to go stock up on water because it's supposed to be a cold front coming in. And so I marked X where the 2 screws went in, and there's no leaks so far. Wire is back there, but I mean, bone dry. The floor, bone dry. Don't mind the insulation. I had put that down because I had to drag this in from outside and it was raining. But I went on Amazon and got these Flame King refillable propane